Loretta Lynn is the matriarch of country music.
There was a film created based on the story of her life, and many parts were shot right here in Blackie.
There ain't nothing for me in Kentucky, Loretta, except a chest full of coal dust and being an old man time I'm 40.
I'm gonna have a baby. But
All right, we got these wall decor things from Hobby Lobby. And
For 90% off.
Yeah. And then we're going to take the chalkboard paint again and paint over it. And then after that, we have letters, all kinds of different letters that you can basically get it anywhere. And we're gonna put letters on them and then repaint it. Alright, so we just let our paint dry, so now we're coming back. And once you have a couple of layers on, then you can take letters and
You can take
just
letters, not numbers, just letters.
Just letters, obviously. But if you want numbers, you can do numbers. And you can put whatever you want it to say on it, if my things can come off.
We would also like to thank ProMart for the paint and a lot of the other supplies we've used in many of our DIY projects.
Fine.
So when Claudia finally opens her can of paint, we're going to paint over everything, including the stickers.
Oh, that's so funny. You got like coral pink, like letters.
I know.
And you're doing like pink.
And then
I'm
you
doing
got the green. And
oh my gosh, I can't. Finally. So now, after you've put on your coats of paint, then you're going to let it dry. Then you're going to come back and then put more coats of paint on.
now that our paint is dry, we're going to try to peel off the stickers to reveal what we wrote.
are venturing in Route 7 in Letcher, down Antique Alley.
Now, Antique Alley has multiple antique stores, and one of them, which is the one we're at today, is Delena's Little Shop. Now, this is the last one in Letcher County, but there's also one about 13 miles down the road in Perry County because Antique Alley is growing. I actually was just looking at these little teapots, and I was like, wow, teapots. But then I noticed they're measuring cups. This one is 1/3 cup, and this one is 1/4 cup, and this one is a cup, and that's like the neatest thing ever. It's a decoration, and it's, you know, practical and usable, and it's pretty neat.
Hey, Callie, look at this.
Isn't that cute?
I know. The one thing I like about antique jewelry is that it also has a story behind it. So someone could have worn it before me and even before them. Oh, look at the ear. It's black. Like my soul.
Oh my gosh, look how neat this is. Look at this.
At first I thought that was part of your dress.
No!
That's cool.
Look at this. Oh. Starting on July 31st, Delana will also be opening another shop just up the hill from this one right here, where she'll have more staged furniture and, you know, a lot more space available, so that way you can check that out as well.
It's the word of the day with Cal and Claud.
Today's word of the day is
On fleek.
the quality of being perfect or on point. An example is Zayn Malik.
Zayn is on fleek due to his ability to appear perfect at all times.
True.
Hi, I'm Gina. I live in Breathitt County. Internet, like electricity, water, and sewer, is an essential service in today's world. It's a service many take for granted. I know what it's like to not have reliable internet. As of March of last year, I had no options other than satellite or dial-up for my service. It's all I could get. I'm certainly glad Thacker Grigsby expanded their service into Breathitt County. Thacker Grigsby DSL is much more reliable, faster, and cost-effective than any other service I have found.
Don't believe me, just watch.
have gone through Antique Alley and seen a multitude of antique shops, and right now we are at Gwen's Country Attic.
Now, Gwen's Country Attic is probably one of the most diverse stores. You can find everything from old mantles to simply Southern t-shirts. I like
Life is
anything
full of
Kentucky.
Life is full of choices.
So how did you get involved with antiquing? Like, how did this all come about?
Actually, I've always been in antiques. Started out like a 16, 17-year-old. I've always had the love for antiques. But I'd lost my job, and there was a little furniture store over here, and it went out of business. And I told my old man, I said, let me put in an antique store, and he's like, no, it won't work. I'm like, yeah, it will. He said, no, it won't. I said, I know what women wants, and that was my exact words. I know what women wants. I know how you can get addicted to primitives and antiques, and I know you would travel and buy, and he let me. And that's been 7 years, and here I am.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, do you believe that it's like important for teenagers to get involved with antiquing? Because I surely love it. I think that everybody should go antiquing all the time.
Yes. I mean, it really, really tickles me, I guess, to see a child come in and I have young boys, 14, 15, that collects things, and they come in and spend their money on antiques, and it's great for a parent to get their child involved. I think everybody should, start their children out collecting some kind of item.
Yeah.
And I raised my kids, when they wasn't no school in the winter, like if it snowed or anything, we went antiquing. That's one of our days of antiquing.
Yeah, I know my grandma, she actually started me out with a hope chest, which is where you just collect items that you like and you would hope to have in your future house. And so whenever you finally move out on your own, you get to have those. And so I think that, places like this are perfect to collect items like that.
Right.
And just prepare yourself for the future. I know there's a couch that I really want over there in my future house. I love it. It's beautiful.
All right. The parlor set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
I
beautiful.
really like it.
Yeah.
And so do you guys on Antique Alley just support each other?
Yes, we do. And if, we know somebody has got something and we don't have it, we send them there.
Mm-hmm.
But, the great thing about having so many stores down this way is people aren't more to come and drive 2 and 3 hours to get to 7 stores rather than to one store.
Yeah.
So we are really getting a lot of travelers now.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. So, where's the furthest customer that you've ever had traveled from?
I had a lady that I met on Facebook come from Pennsylvania just to buy off of me.
Wow.
That's probably,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And last week I think we had Marilyn, but they was just traveling down the road and seen her sign out on 7, the Antique Alley, and come off. But they just seen the sign and come here. But the one lady did travel just to shop here. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the great thing about small and local businesses. I love supporting small businesses, especially where there's so many of you guys and there's not any competition at all. You're all supportive of each other. And I think that's something really vital for small businesses.
Right.
Now, are there any, pieces that really stand out whenever you think of what's at your store?
Well, if you can tell, I actually love primitive. I love wood. I'm a wood collector. In my house and in my cabin is wood items. I don't know, it's just the... I don't know, it's just that it's just wood. I love wood. I don't know what to say about it. It's just I love wood. This is my setup here of my wood.
I love it.
And most of it, is early goods. It's dovetail put together, square nails. That's really, really old markings. On most of this is that. Up front, I have a 1901 nut and bolt cabinet. I'd like for that to be seen, and maybe the Hoosier cabinet over there.
We can go over there to where all that stuff's at.
Okay. This is just called an old, does that say cellars? I think back in the old days, a woman in her kitchen didn't have no kitchen cabinets, but this was her whole kitchen. This was where she put her spice rack and she put her dishes in here. They put their flour in here and they sifted and their flour. This was their main cabinet. This down here is a bread box. It's tin. This is where they put their breads. And this is where their utensils was, and this is pretty much all a woman had in her kitchen back then.
So it's great for like smaller homes and people who don't really have a large kitchen. It's
Right.
very functional, you know, for just a very small home.
Right, and it's probably one of the biggest items that women look for today. Is everybody wants one of these now back in their kitchen. Here's where the recipe books go. Just more, and then you close it up. This is a very pretty one.
And your prices are really negotiable
Yes,
too
yes.
for, you know, first time buyers
do.
and stuff. You know, if people are just
We
buying a
aim
home.
to please.
Yeah.
No, we aim to sell.
Yeah.
We like to sell. It's a nut and bolt cabinet, and it's marked on it 1901. It says A.B. Brown, Irwin, Tennessee, patent made 7th, 1901, but it turns, and it's got 40 drawers, and they had all the nut and bolts in it in the old stores.
So that's great for storage, no matter
Yes.
what you want to store.
This belonged to my sister, and she passed away, and I've got this.
I think that's beautiful,
it's
and
a
that would
beautiful-
work well in a kitchen too.
Yes, it's a beautiful piece. That's probably one of my favorite pieces that I
I
own.
like that.
Yep.
And you know, you could decorate it, but you could also store stuff in it in a kitchen.
Well, right now I have we got over here, I think, like magic markers and things like
Yeah.
that I use for the store. It's
Yeah.
it'd be a great craft.
Great for crafting rooms or even an office.
Yeah,
You know, put all your papers and stuff in it.
right.
It's a great piece. I like it.
We're leaving Antique Alley. Today's been a day with Cal, Claud, and JFK.
Hi, I'm Gina. I live in Breathitt County. Internet, like electricity, water, and sewer, is an essential service in today's world. It's a service many take for granted. I know what it's like to not have reliable internet. As of March of last year, I had no options other than satellite or dial-up for my service. It's all I could get. I'm certainly glad Thacker Grigsby expanded their service into Breathitt County. Thacker Grigsby DSL is much more reliable, faster, and cost-effective than any other service I have found.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Network delivers high-speed internet.
Many large cities don't provide their customers with all the services that Thacker Grigsby offers.
Our network delivers quality communications.
Dependable DSL and speeds up to 10 meg. I'm sure you'll be happy streaming video, gaming, and working online.
Our network delivers service.
We have worked many nights and weekends to ensure your service is up and running through storms, fires, and other catastrophic events.
Our network delivers advantages. Thacker Grigsby Communications, 785-9500. Claud's mom.
And I'm Marata, Cal's mom.
And each week we'll have a little mom moment that we want to share with you, our viewer. This week it's about internet safety. And we have tried to pick out 2 sites that we think will help you and your kids. The first one is
nsteens.org, and it's a site that has quizzes, games, and resources to help kids make safe choices on the internet, as well as free resources for educators.
And my internet choice this week is commonsensemedia.org. And this website really is an unbiased website that gives you advice on, ratings for games, other websites, music, that let you know kind of what age group that it falls in. So check those out. It's commonsensemedia.org and
nsteens.org.
And you can find those on the girls' Facebook page as well. Thank you. We want to thank you for watching our girls today. And if you like this program, tell your friends that they can watch it on our YouTube channel at Hometown 24.
And you can find our girls on any social media outlet, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, The Cal and Claud Show.
Thanks for watching.